Oh my god, it's Nate! Where have you been? When are you making another video? What do you think of the Deadpool video game? Why are you on my screen today? Well, that's a great question, viewer. Where have I been? I've been a father with a school-age child, so I wake up really early in the morning, and thusly I get tired really early. It's because I'm old. Let's just face it. When am I putting out another animated episode? Here, hopefully soon. I'm just waiting to get voice work back from Oscar, and that should be forthcoming. And then I'll spend about a month or so animating, because I'm old and I go to sleep early. Wait, shit, I gotta go do dishes. When am I gonna review the Deadpool video game? Probably never, because as you guys remember from the Ultimate Alliance, I still only have a Wii. And I don't even have a Wii U, which might have the Deadpool game at some point. But if you ask me, it was kind of dumb of them to put out the Deadpool video game 6 months before all the current systems become obsolete. And rumors have it that the PS4 and the Xbox 180 won't be backwards compatible. So I may never ever have the chance to buy it. You know, that will decide, because we've talked about, yeah, we're definitely going to buy next-gen video game system, but whichever one's backwards compatible so I can play the Deadpool game, that'll be the one I'm going to buy. Now, why am I on your screen today? Because there's Deadpool movie news. Deadpool movie's getting pushed back again! Oh, crap, I know, right? But it's okay, because what they're going to give us is they're going to give us a movie with Deadpool in it. Hopefully not Barakapooled. It's going to be X-Force, which I'm pumped about because X-Force was a comic I first started reading when I was a kid. Now, if you notice, this camera is really shaky because I'm just using my webcam because it's a lot faster uploading to YouTube. If you guys watch my vlog channel, link down below, you will notice, where I do a lot of Deadpool reviews, you'll know that I do everything here because it's so much faster uploading it than busting out a camera and waiting 8 hours for my things to upload. Now, I'm holding this right now with one arm so you can see all the cool Deadpool stuff in the background. Oh, there was something that dropped. Oh. That's okay, we'll get it fixed later. So here's what I'm going to do. Big whoop-de-doo, right? Yeah, I know. Okay, cool. So we're talking X-Force today because it's Deadpool movie news. Deadpool's supposed to be in there. And what they're going to do is they're going to push back Deadpool and let this roll out first. And then I assume what they're going to do is they're going to do X-Force Origins Deadpool. So that way they have a way to have X in the title of the name of Deadpool, and thusly have a way to say, hey, we're keeping X-Men stuff, so don't jack our rights back. I think that was the problem with the Deadpool movie before. Now, shoot, I'm already 2.5 minutes in. This is great. I am running really slow last few times, and damn, YouTube copped out on me, and I had to start everything recording over again. So today we're going to talk about my dream team for X-Force, because I love it. Last 2 times I've talked about the history of X-Force. We're going to skip that. The original team was the best. That was the team I grew up on. Then there was Wolverine's team that only had James Proudstar, other one, Warpath. He was the only member on it. Then they had Uncanny X-Force, which didn't have any original X-Force people on it, except for Deadpool. And now there's Cable and X-Force, which probably is more likely close to what it should be. And I guess there's another X-Force one with, like, all ladies or something. I don't know. I haven't read it yet. I've got a bunch of comics, 2-3 years worth of comics over there, Deadpool, X-Force, and stuff like that, that I haven't read. And I'm trying to get through them, and I'm reviewing them over on my vlog channel. So if you guys want some more daily doses of me, which you guys don't want, you guys just want the anime channel, what the fuck am I even doing this on this channel? I wanted to take my face off of this channel and just have it animated. But it was Deadpool movie news, and we've done this before, so we're going to do it again. It's been leaked onto the internet and spread around well enough that we're just going to assume it's fact. They're going to make an X-Force movie. They're probably going to announce it this weekend at San Diego Comic-Con. Rob Liefeld kind of spilled the beans a little bit. And from what we understand, Deadpool should be in it. Most people the 2 people that everyone's saying are going to be in it are going to be Cable and Deadpool, which I'm happy about because Cable and Deadpool is a great comic book series. And they're great buddies and stuff like that, blah, 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 blah. So, my dream team, I'm trying to go through this fast again before my computer crashes, is obviously I'm going to want Deadpool in the movie. Now, I don't know if I want Deadpool necessarily on the team or if I'd rather have him be one of the bad guys. They're most likely going to have Apocalypse be the main bad guy or something like that. But I'd like it if they didn't have that, have Deadpool hired by it. The only problem is if he's not one of the main characters, he's going to get Barakapooled again. And we definitely don't want that. So if that's the case, yeah, I'd rather just have Deadpool on the team. The next person that they talked about was Cable. Now, Cable has been on and off leader for the team for many decades, but so is Wolverine. We'll get to Wolverine's dumbass in a second. When I think of X-Force, and these are 3 people who I think have to be on the team, I think of these 3 people. I think of Cable, I think of Domino, and I think of Warpath. Without those 3 on there, it's, in my eyes, it's not really X-Force. Even with the comic books, I'm going to read them because I collected all the X-Force stuff, except for the series that shall not be named, who besmirched the name X-Force. I know a lot of people really love that series, but I don't care. They effed up X-Force by not being X-Force. Dicks. Where was I? Okay, yeah, so those three people, I obviously went on there. Cable, everyone's like, Stephen Lang should play him, or The Rock. That's who Rob Liefeld really wants, as The Rock. I think The Rock would be great, because he's young enough that he could play Cable for many years. Stephen Lang's probably only has a few more years left of looking like an old man and not looking like a really old man, because he's been an old man for quite a few decades now. About as long as the comics have been out. That's when he should have jumped on. Yeah, maybe I'm going to skip over who should, probably not talk too much about who should play who. Except for, obviously, we all want Ryan Reynolds to still play Deadpool. So fingers crossed, hopefully that will happen. That would be awesome. And we won't even discuss the fact that they really need to get Sean William Scott if Ryan Reynolds backs out. We won't even talk about that, about how awesome he would be. Though not probably quite as good as Ryan Reynolds, because Ryan Reynolds is meant to be Deadpool. But, that should be the backup guy. Other than that, we'll just talk about the characters. Domino, obviously when Domino on there, she's awesome, she's super hot. That was one of the things that bugged me about the Remender series. Was it Uncanny X-Force? Or was that Remender? Whoever did Uncanny X-Force, they put Psylocke in there instead of Domino. What the hell? I'm sure they had a great reason for it, and the series was cool because of it or something like that. But how can you not have a single member of the actual original X-Force team on your X-Force, let alone Domino? If you're going to put a chick in there, put Domino in there. Don't put Psylocke in there. Domino deserves to be in there. Warpath needs to be in there. Some guy's playing him, though, in Days of Future Past, which makes me think he'll be a little kid at the time of X-Force, so I don't know, some boo-boo Twilight guy or something like that. And according to Google, I don't know, he's probably grown since then, but according to Google, he's 5'8". So that proves that the Marvel X movieverse is Bizarro World for Marvel, because their Wolverine is half a foot taller than Warpath. Bullshit. It's bullshit. They do. Okay, either way. So those three people have to be in it, and obviously Deadpool too. People who I would love to see in it, but I'm not sure if they would. I'd love to see Cannonball in there. He's another quintessential part. Shatterstar would be great too, because he was one of my favorite characters for the longest time, because he had swords and he fought and he did martial arts stuff. Guess why I originally liked Deadpool? Yeah, same thing too. And then I realized how freaking hilarious he was. So Cannonball would be great. Shatterstar would be cool. But you know what? They're going to put Shatterstar in there. They're also going to put Richter in there, who I also liked back in the day. And I guess they're gay now, which, good for them and stuff. I don't really care to see that in a comic book movie. I'd just rather keep it ass-kicking. And then another girl. I'm sure we could go with Siren. Siren would be cool. Feral, I think, would be kind of lame. Siren would go great with Deadpool, but who I actually do want to see in that, I kind of want to see X-23. I think X-23 would work within the Fox X movieverse. See, it wasn't all just original cast. I put X-23 in there. I think she'd be good. The other one who would be cool would be Meltdown. Meltdown definitely over Boomer or Boom Boom, because who wants the ditzy 80 girl in that movie or something? Meltdown was awesome. She was tough, and she exploded stuff and got very powerful there towards the end of the series, the regular series. So she would be great. So I have my definitely needs to be in there. Deadpool, Cable, Domino, Warpath. Hope is in there. Cannonball, Shatterstar, and either Meltdown or X-23. I guess we do Meltdown, X-23. People I don't want to see in here. Wolverine. We've already had 5 freaking Wolverine movies. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to have 5 freaking Wolverine movies. We don't need him taking over X-Force. We just really don't. Yeah, I think it was bullshit they had him on that team. Well, I guess I can sort of see it for comic book reasons, but we don't want. I don't want it. You know what else shouldn't be on the team? Wolfsbane. Wolfsbane had no point being on the team in the first place in the Remender version, or that gold douchey guy. It should have been all badasses. And granted, they weren't all badasses in the original series, but that was a great premise for the reboot series of the comic books. Other people I don't want to see in there, X-Men who either haven't been used yet. Ugh, what the hell was that? Who haven't been used yet, or they were squandered in the other ones. We don't need Beast in there. There's no reason to have Iceman or Rogue or something like that. Don't force people in there who don't need to be in there. Try to keep it to the people who are sort of in there. But yeah, that's this kind of thing. X-Force has had such a huge group, they could throw tons of people. Hell, they could even throw Storm in there. I don't know if I would like that at all. Bishop, I think I might be okay if they found a way to squeeze Bishop in there. Maybe even Gambit. Even though Gambit was never part of the X-Force. Gambit, yeah. Probably not Bishop. Gambit would be the one guy who was never part of the X-Force who I wouldn't mind seeing in there. And I'm not even a huge Gambit fan either. I just think it'd be cool. And I think Taylor Kitsch should play him. That guy's awesome. Go see John Carter. Go buy it. It's a good movie. Fuck those guys who are like, oh, it was a total flop. It must be total crap. No, it's just because summer movies are oversaturated. You have too many damn summer movies, and you hope them all to be super huge, and then therefore spend too much money on it, Hollywood, and then you get pee-pee-hearted when it doesn't do as well. It was a great movie. It's not John Carter's fault. It's not Taylor Kitsch's fault. You shoved it into a packed summer. All right, so that's my thoughts on the X-Force movie. Obviously, we all want Deadpool in there. Everybody fingers crossed, and the hope is that that will lead to Deadpool's own movie. Other than that, yeah, Cable, Domino, Warpath, hopefully Cannonball, Shatterstar, X-23 Meltdown. Who do you guys want to see on the X-Force team? That's what I really want to know. What is your dream X-Force team for the X-Force movie? You can talk about dream team for the comic books and for the movie separately, whatever. Let's discuss. We haven't talked here in a while. I'll have an animated something out sooner or later. I'm old. It takes me a while to get stuff done, guys. I'm sorry. Thanks for hanging in there with me for, 5 years. 5 years I've had this channel going. Thanks for hanging in there. PSA 14 coming out. Talk to you guys later. Stop recording. There it is.